Dig the grave and let me lie.
Well, if that's not the voice of an old friend or even a new friend telling us a story about the future of Amicia and Hugo. So, I will just say, welcome back to another video for information. I'm Bangmate today. Today we're going to talk about a Plague Tale, well, the next part of the Plague Tale. Not the Plague Tale Innocent, but the next thing. I don't know how to pronounce this word, so yeah. Let's just carry on. So, today we're going to look at the trailer. I think the trailer was released 6 months ago. Yeah, or 4 months, I don't know. So today we're going to look at the trailer. I have some theories about where this game could be, so at which country. My theory is Spain, and I'm going to, well, explain it to you. So I would say, let's get into the trailer further. So, first thing we see is in this little scene, Amicia and her crossbow. This crossbow is actually a special one, cause, well, if you look at it from a historical perspective, we can see that this is a Spanish crossbow. Well, and how can we see it? Well, there's something in the front. I don't know what to call this. This actually looks very weird for me. But it is a Spanish crossbow. I know this. I look through the entire internet to find something that looks like Amicia's crossbow. And that's also why I think that it's located in Spain. Also something else, a little spoiler warning right now for the first part if you haven't played it. In the first part, in the end, Amicia, Hugo, her mother, and this other kid, I don't remember his name, they went to the coast and probably will take a ship to sail away at some point. I don't know where. But if you look at, well, the things that we saw before in the game, during the game, we saw the Roman ruins, we saw churches, and many cities in the coastline or something. And they were built Roman stylish, so yeah, they are not located in the north, or many people thought. So some people thought that, well, this is probably, I don't know, the American continent. Just to make one thing sure, this little guy here didn't discover the American continent in this period of time. I think it was 100 years later. So it is not the American continent. But I would say that let's just go further into the trailer, because then later on I also want to show you something which also is connected to Spain. Here, this little part. Amicia, her crossbow again, it's a Spanish one, is walking through an island on a ship. Sounds weird, but hey, that's what it is. So, this island is also in this picture. As you can see, it's not the same island, it's a different one, but it's also from Spain. So, I checked through the internet, is this island actually somewhere in Italy? Could be. And then I saw that there is actually no island in Italy that looks like this. And I don't think that Amicia, Hugo, her mother, and this other dude traveled from France to, let's say, Greece or something. So it doesn't make any sense. If we see at the structure here of this island and this island, it looks like Spain for me. It's just a personal opinion. You have to understand these are just theories. Again, coastline, well, some seagulls, and this is the most important thing. You remember this guys here? This guy's Amicia is hiding with Hugo, and this guy's just walking through it. Well, this is actually the Inquisition. So, now we're coming to the most important thing. Why I think that this is in Spain. Cause nobody expect the Spanish Inquisition. Nobody. No one. In the middle of nowhere. Cause, well, in the first part, Amicia and Hugo lived in the southern part of France. And you probably know this, but the Inquisition, well, they killed some people in Europe during this period of time. Yeah, or only some people, only 3,000. It's not much. So, as you can see here, it's the Spanish Inquisition. And why? Well, because in Italy, during this period of time, who played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, you probably know this, but it's actually also, I think, in the same period of time. Think about it. I'm not sure, but I think it was in the same timeline. So, if you look at it, in Italy, the Inquisition was not very strong. The church was strong, yes, but not the Inquisition. And why? Because many, well, let's just say, many people who had power don't want to get, I don't know, killed by the Inquisition. only because they don't donate that much money to the church or something. So I would say nothing more important. That's it for the trailer. And now we're going to the next part, where I think it's Spain. So here I got routes for ships. So we can see here over here Gibraltar, then Mallorca, known by British, by Spanish, by French, and by Germans. The Germans love Mallorca. So Gibraltar, I don't think that it will be located in Gibraltar, because let's be honest, if they started in southern France, then I don't think they took this long journey just to end up in, well, South Spain, where the Inquisition is very strong. I think they really try to get to Corsica or Sardinia. I know this is, again, Italy. So I think they tried to get to Italy. Well, did not work. So they end up in Mallorca or something like that. So somewhere in this area. So, and now we come to the, well, theory part. So if you like the video, then please like, subscribe, you know the drill, leave a comment, and so on. But now we're coming to the theory part. It's not based on fact, it's just a theory for me, what the story is going to be about. So if we look at one of the first pictures of Amicia, we can see here, she's smiling, she has blood on her nose. Okay, I mean, it's a Plague Tale, we all know this. So she is very, well, in my eyes, this is, I mean, it's a happy face, but as you can see, she's hurt very bad, so yeah, I don't think how to describe it. She still smiles, she still has hope or something. But now if we look at the second picture of her, here on the right, look at her face, I mean her eyes. In the first part, she was just someone who tried to survive. I mean, we all remember when she killed the first person. When she killed the first person. It was such a shock for her. She even, well, go to the church and pray, for God, please forgive me, and so on. I don't really a religious person, so I don't know what she did there. Well, but this time, we see in her eyes, she's just a cold killer or something, I don't know. I think in this part, we will see that Amicia will become even more a monster than her brother could ever be. Because as you can see here, her brother's still sick, but she just have blood on her face. Just a real killer. So I think we're going to see in this, well, part for Plague Tale. I hope that there will be also another, well, let's just say a Plague Tale Part 5. I don't know how many they want to release for this game. But let's just say this, I think Amicia is going to become a monster. And we are going to play this monster through the entire story. Because Amicia and Hugo, they are some very good written and very good played characters, let's be honest. I mean, every female character inside a video game, I just had no connection to them. For example, in the Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I think it was, we have Jacob and Evie Fry. I played the entire time only with Jacob, and when I started the mission, I had, I don't know, 50 skill points left to spend on her, cause I didn't level her up. Well, I mean, why should I play with Jacob? Jacob was the funny dude. It was a adventure with him exploring London, and Evie was this, yeah, I mean, sure, but why should I use this character? I mean, I have Jacob. Also, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. A disappointment for me. It was actually a story for Cassandra, but no, we could choose Alexios. Well, that's actually my fault. I choose Alexios. Hey, shit happens. So, I would say Amicia, Hugo, very good written characters, and we will see their transformation through this entire story. So, if you like this video styled information guide for video games and Plague Tale, I wait for this game. I'm so happy that this will release the second part. So, if you're also in love with this game and waiting, please like, subscribe to my channel, because I will do more Plague Tale videos. A Plague Tale Requiem, how this is going to spell? I have no idea. Plague Tale Innocent, sure, easy. A Plague Tale Requiem? What does this mean? Is this some French word I don't understand? Please write this in the comments, because really I have no idea what this means. So, thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.